Okay, joining us on the line now from the University of Delaware, we have junior Kevin Anderson and redshirt junior Nate Darling. First of all, you guys right now, 4-game winning streak coming off a fresh win over Drexel on Saturday. I'll begin with you, Kevin. What has been working so well for this team during this winning streak?
We're defending the ball really well, and on the offensive end, we're moving the ball. We're getting good shots, and the shots are falling for us right now.
And Nate, the division of scoring, you have 5 starters averaging in double figures. Just talk about playing with so many guys that could score the basketball.
I think it makes it a lot easier for everybody out there. Nobody has the pressure as I gotta score every night for us to win. When Justin's got it going, it makes it easier for us guys to get open. And when we got it going, it makes it easier for the bigs to get going. So I think just having that balance is a lot easier for us to win games and to just play free and play together and not worry about who's taking the shots and, just play fun and have fun together.
And Kevin, you've been with this program for a while, and now you have 3 transfers in the starting lineup with Nate, Justin Mutz, and Dylan Painter. What has that transition been like for you?
It's been really fun. They're really good players, but we had them last year. They played on a scout team, but they were still part of the team. And, we played with them over the summer. So, we got a good feel for them.
And practicing with those guys, what was that like practicing with them for a full year? What was the competitiveness like in practice?
Oh, it was real nice. I'm not going to lie. They used to give it to us last year. Bad. But, it was real fun. It was real competitive. It always kept that edge there.
And Nate, from sitting out a year, what were you able to learn about your skills, and also this team with all those practices and having to kind of sit on the sidelines for a season?
Well, Coach put me at the 1 on the scout team, so I really got to develop some ball handling skills and being able to handle pressure and stuff like that, and then also just being able to watch these guys and how they play and pick up what their tendencies are and where they like their spots in the offense and stuff like that. So I think it was just basically a head start going into the season and as to our chemistry and really getting to know them before we got our season starting together.
And then, of course, halfway through the season, Nate, you add another piece in Dylan Painter. Just talk about his impact and maybe the transition period you guys had to have putting him now in the lineup.
I think he's been a beast for us, the enforcer, tough guy. He's really added a toughness to our group that I think we really needed. And, I think the transition's been pretty good. I think there's been, we had a little hiccup earlier in the year, but I think we needed that. And, all teams go through ups and downs, but having him in the lineup has really helped us and really added that big presence inside.
Nate, how about guys like Kevin and Ryan and other guys who have been on the team for a while? How have they welcomed you guys in, and throughout this whole process?
They've been great the whole time. Like I said, the first 2 years, I think they had a much bigger role. And to add, big pieces like me and Justin and Dylan, I think they've handled it very well, still being able to get their offense and still being able to share the ball. And, that's kudos to them. That's not easy to do. And, for us to take a steps and do better and continue to grow. And they've accepted it, and it's been awesome. And I think our team is the sky's the limit.
Now we're in the back half of the conference season, and Kevin, I'll begin with you. You guys are hot right now, 4-game winning streak, longest winning streak in the conference going into this week. Where do you feel like this team can even improve as we head to the end of the regular season?
I think there's always room to improve. We could be better defensively. Sometimes we get caught up in trying to trade baskets with other teams, but now I think if we could lock in and get those stops when we really need them, we could be a great team and be a team to reckon with.
And for you, Nate, where do you feel like this team could take the next step as you guys get ready for the conference tournament here in March?
I think Kev hit it right on the nail right there. We've had a bunch of close games coming these last couple games, and I think if we could dig in and get a couple stops and make these wins a little bit easier for us, our offense is starting to really flow, and, I think we're getting into a really good rhythm. But I think to take that next step, like everyone says, defense wins championship. If we really lock down, I think we can really take the next step going forward.
And, gentlemen, of course, Thursday night at 7 o'clock, CBS Sports Network nationally televised at the Bob on Thursday night against your rival, Towson. Let's take a look at that matchup a little bit. Kevin, I'll begin with you. Just talk about Towson, the rivalry, and now being on a national stage on Thursday night on the CBS Sports Network as you guys get ready for that big contest.
We got to go out there and play hard. But Towson, they're a good team. They play hard all 40 minutes. They attack the offensive rebounds a lot. So we just got to box out, get those stops, and we'll be good.
And Nate, this telecast actually is going to be a little bit special. If you guys didn't know yet, both coaches are going to be mic'd up for the segment. So, Coach Inglesby being mic'd up, what can we expect as fans on Thursday night? What do you guys have an impression of him that you want to share, or just what can we expect from Coach Inglesby being mic'd up on the sidelines on Thursday night?
I mean, yeah, I don't know really what to say. Yeah, I love playing for him, so I'm excited for him for you guys to see him and to see how he is. He's really like cool and accepting. He asks us how we feel a lot and gets our perspective on things, and then makes decisions like that. So I think he's a player's coach. So I think you'll see that side of him on Thursday night.
Okay, Kevin and Nate, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck on Thursday night, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.